Hi guys, welcome back. Episode 3 of the series. First off, before I start to go into everything, I think I owe you guys an apology because what I did say was that I was only going to play forward a couple of weeks. And in fact, what I've done is played all of the pre-season. And in this sort of clip at the beginning, what I want to go through is just a bit of feedback in terms of how I thought I got on with the pre-season friendlies, where I'm at in terms of tactics, the squads, and then hopefully get this first league game out of the way. So let's get to it, guys. I'm going to go over to the squad screen. I'll talk you through what I've done, where we are in terms of transfers. We're not quite there yet. Catch you over there. Right, here we go, guys. So having a look in terms of how we've come along with the squad, we're a lot stronger than we were. I'm not quite there. It's all free transfers. People have bought in on trial that seem to have been reasonable. I mean, if you take a look at the squad, we've got a reasonable striker, an okay midfield. We've got a couple of positions that are a bit weaker, but we have got a decent back line. I've got a couple of other players in on trial at the moment that I am looking at potentially offering contracts out to. What any of you guys will find, especially if you try and play at this level, it's very, very difficult to sign players. And even in that pre-season period, I've brought players in, and by the time we've got to this point and the league's starting, they've come in and they've left again because they've had offers from other teams, which is making things very difficult. I mean, going onto the squad here, it looks like we have a massive squad. But the whole point of that for me is that I need a lot of squad depth. And if you look at ability, we've got this sort of solid, solid strength side here. But all of these players here in green are all in on trial. And I mean, we can offer out to a number of them. And you can see here that I already have on, I think, all of these players bar one. And that is going to work for us. But the majority of them are going to turn it down or go to another club or whatever else. It's not easy to get the players in at this level. It's frustrating. It takes a long time. It's a bit of a headache. Let's have a look how we got on in the pre-season friendlies, and I'll talk you through where we are in terms of tactics, and then we'll just get straight into the game. I don't think it's worth rambling on too much. I know in the last video I did catch myself rambling a lot, and it's just not worth it. So let's head over. Let me have a look at the pre-season friendlies with you guys. We'll see where we go. I'll give you a bit of a hint. There's a big game in there, and you might be hearing from Rob on that one. Right, here we are, pre-season friendlies. I did a lot of them. It was so I could experiment with the tactics and see what was going to work for us. There was a few. I know in the last game, or the last video, sorry, I showed the game against Baseford. We were poor. We didn't play well. I wasn't happy with the result. There needed to be some changes made. Since then, we've been hit and miss. We've not necessarily won every game. But what you will see is that especially the games we've lost, they're all against stronger opposition. Now, there was two reasons for that. One, because if the team can play well against opposition that's in a significantly higher league, then I'm onto a winner. And two, the financial element. When you arrange the friendlies, there you make money from them, and you will remember from, I think, the very first episode of the series. If you haven't seen that, I've just dropped a card above for you guys to click and go and watch that. You will see we had no money. I don't know whether you saw it when we were there. We had a game against Bromsgrove, and what a game it was. What an absolute game it was. We won 2-1. Absolute cracker. I mean, you'll see that it was a penalty and a very early goal. Of course, I was happy about that. I obviously decided to send my save over to Rob who's obviously got the other series on the channel. If you haven't seen his videos, go and take a look, guys. They're really good. He's doing a saves with Bromsgrove. He's also a Bromsgrove fan, as am I. We live locally. I sent it over to him to have a look at the highlights. I won't play the whole thing, but here's a couple of clips of what he thought.
Right, guys. Scott's asked me to watch this friendly that he's had in his game that he set up against Bromsgrove Sporting, my team from my save, and he's got a result against them. They're a few leagues high, so it's a bit of an upset. He's very happy about it. He's lost all of his other friendlies before he gets too big for his boots. But yeah, I thought I'd have a little look and see what on earth's gone wrong for my team. Big corner. Headed away. Whipped one. Fuming with the marking. It's a good ball in. Big punt. That's a great touch. Who's this fella? Popped in. Basic. Offside. Looked close. They look decent value at the minute, Woodthorpe. Lovely stuff from Bromsgrove. Surely they score. Oh, it's the post. It's like me and my save. Chances after chance some games. Oh, come off it. Well, there's the second. I assume. I know. I can see the timeline. Decent finish. Silly penalty. Gave one like that away in one of my saves, didn't I? One of my saves, one of my games. It's been okay, but I mean, I suppose it's Woodthorpe's game plan, isn't it? Keep that congested. I don't know what Scott's tactics are, but oh no! Come on then. Oh. Keeper's having a decent game. Or I don't know if it's been the keeper every time. It's hit some people to stop it going in. Blocks everywhere. I suppose they're putting their bodies on the line, which is what you want as a manager. I'm quite relaxed because obviously it's not my game. I'd be doing my nut if this was me, even in a friendly. Really be frustrating. You want these ones for a bit of confidence. You want sort of a decent win or to experiment a little bit. And they've done all right, but open at the back. Wow. Here we go. Spinky's robbed it. This player's bowled him forward. Surely. Is this where the goal comes from? Square it. Oh, you greedy. I mean, it's a good job it doesn't matter in all sorts of fronts. This that's shocking. Good God. Poor finishing. And sort of sloppy at the back. That's a great ball. It's a great finish. It's no bloody good in the 93rd minute, is it? Well, I suppose there is, but not when you're 2-0 down to a team 4 divisions way below you. Yeah, there you go. Look at the stats. 27 shots, 9 on target, 2 on target. Both scored. One of them was a pen. 3.01 XG. Travesty of a result. Lucky.
The less said about that, the better, yeah? So let's just get straight into the first game of the season. We're playing Keyworth United away for the first game, which is always tough. I've looked at their squad and obviously I don't really know too much about them because it's the first game, but they look like a weak side. We should be able to beat them. This is the formation that I've stuck with, which is the same formation that I used in that very first friendly with Baseford. Tweaked slightly, not too much. This is the squad we've gone with, at least for this game. That could change for the upcoming games, I don't know. I've still got a few offers and things out. In terms of other formations that I've tried that I am keeping in the locker, standard 4-4-2 with attacking wingers on each side, and then a more defensive formation 4-1-4-1. a park the bus sort of style. In terms of this one, I'm going with this. I think we should comfortably win this. I can't see it being an issue. So let's get straight into it, guys. Come on. We've got to do something here. First game of the season. I hope I seem a lot calmer than I am. We're passing the ball around. I'm okay with it. I mean, we're not giving it away. That's go on. Oh. I mean, that's a good start. I'm happy with that. We're only a few minutes in. It looks like we've had a couple of shots. I think I was right. I think we can comfortably win this. I mean, we've got another highlight here. Come on, Ben. Oh, go on. Go on, Ben. Oh, skim past the post. I'm happy with this. I mean, we're controlling possession. We've had a few shots. I'm not concerned. I'm happy. Oh, it's played it straight to us. Oh, what a ball that is. What a strike. What a strike. Hopefully this is the start of good things to come, guys, because I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. I mean, look at that ball. Ben latches onto it. Bottom corner. You don't save those. You don't save them. 20 minutes played, 1-0 up. I mean, looking at the stats, to be honest, that reflects it. I mean, this is a good start. And the thing is, I was worried, I have to admit, in terms of how I'd got on in pre-season. I was concerned that I was going to struggle in these league games just because match sharpness is an issue. I mean, you can see we're, well, I suppose 2/3 of the way through the first half, and we've got players that are struggling fitness-wise already. And that I think that is something we're going to have to deal with, and that helps. That helps in terms of us having that deep squad, which you obviously saw just before the game in terms of the number of players that we've got. I mean, let's hope we can at least make it into half time at, 1-0, and I'll be pleased with that because, I mean, we've got a couple of players that are knackered already. I think that's it. 1-0 half time, dominated the half. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at this. I mean, we've dominated, haven't we? They've had no shots on target. We've had the majority of the possession. We've had 7 corners. 7 corners. I mean, what is there to say? I certainly don't think there's any reason for me to change anything at half time. I mean, why fix something that isn't broken and all of that? So let's crack on. I mean, a comfortable win, 2-0, 3-0. I think I'd be pleased with that. It's a great start to the season. There isn't really many highlights for this game either, which hopefully, guys, means that it's relatively uneventful apart from the highlights when we're scoring goals. Let's see if Ben Fairclough let me get the words out. Oh, Ben Fairclough can get another goal. I mean, look at this. We've collected it straight from the clearance. That's one of the strikers that we bought in. 5-star. Oh, he's in straight into space. Oh, I mean, you need to finish those, don't you? You need to finish him. I think we're going to have to start making some changes here as well. I mean, we're, 10 minutes into the half, and our defender's knackered. And we don't have much depth, I have to admit, in terms of the back line. At least quality depth is something that we're lacking. Again, I mean, these highlights I can watch all day. It doesn't look like there's much going on. It looks comfortable for us. Great defending, solid. Wasn't even worried in the slightest. Easy, absolutely easy. We just need to shut this game off and get another goal, and then that's it. It's game over, isn't it? Go on, Ben. Oh, that's got to be. It's got to be a penalty, hasn't it? Keeper didn't even move. Didn't even go for it. Just stood in his line. I mean, if that isn't the sign of a strong season to come. Tucks it away. No problem. Sent the keeper the wrong way. This is going to be our weakness. Just lack of match fitness, and I'm hoping that's something that's going to come in time, which it will do. I mean, I've not really got anyone else I can bring on. Oh, that would have been a great strike. I mean, I know it's playing. Oh, there we go. We need a... He's knackered anyway. Let's bring on some fresh legs up front. And this player, Mansaram, when I've played him in a couple of friendlies, he's looked solid, I have to admit. I mean, I suppose it demonstrates, I'm sure he's only 2 stars, 3 stars maybe. It certainly demonstrates that the potential star rating isn't everything in this game, because he's been banging a couple of goals in the pre-season for the games that I've managed to get him on. I mean, they've picked it up. I mean, you don't save those, do you? You don't save those. I mean, what a strike! What build-up play that was from them out of nowhere. I mean, they've been terrible, and the passes they strung together there. I mean, look at this build-up. You've got the long header, volley. It's all one-touch stuff, and then the long-range shot. Keeper probably should have done a bit better, but I mean, I can accept that. I definitely want to change the tactics still. Let's give them a bit of encouragement here, because, you know, last 10 minutes, I don't want them to let it slip. Oh, I don't know who that was with a shot. Was that Mansaram with a shot then? Oh, I thought we conceded then. Oh, what a ball that is. Go on, lad. Oh, poor finish. We need to be putting this game away. It makes me a bit nervy, these sorts of last 5 minutes or so. Come on, go to him. Oh, what a tackle. Close him. You can't let him put balls in like that. That was nearly it. I mean, that was nearly me done. Come on, see the game out 2-1. I'll take it. 3 points on the board. Great start to the season. Oh. And that's it, guys. Game 1 of the season done. I mean, it was probably more eventful than I wanted it to be. But a great start. It's 3 points. It's solid. Let's hope in time for the next video I've got a couple more players in. The plan is, I think, just because, to be honest, I know you guys aren't going to want to watch every game of the season, and it means the series is going to take far too long. The plan is I'm probably going to play ahead maybe 5 weeks, 5 game weeks. So join me in the next episode. Hopefully I'll have less to talk about other than giving you a brief rundown of how the results have been going, and it's been pretty drama free other than 3 points every weekend. So I'm hoping I can get 2 games in then. I'll see you in the next episode. Usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback you've got, leave it down below. Head over, watch the other videos on the channel. We've got the other series running as well, Bromsgrove Sporting. It's a great series. Rob's been putting out some great videos, so go and have a look at it. Leave us some feedback. Hopefully you enjoy coming along the journey. Coming along on the journey with us. On the next card as well, what you'll see, our Instagram, Twitter, make sure you head over there as well so you can give us some suggestions and interact with us on all platforms. I know the clubs that we're playing with have also got involved in terms of following the socials to see how they get on, so it'd be a good way to bring a community together in terms of the channel. If there is, like I say, any feedback, any comments, positive, negative, whatever it is, leave them down below, and I'll see you later, guys.